Pound for pound sports entertainment. Hit the like button, comment below, share, do all of that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for all things sports entertainment related. This video right here is for Errol Spence fans. Okay, I'm tired of y'all, bro. Keith Thurman just went in there and beat the dog shit out of Mario Barrios. Okay, yeah, he got caught one time. What to do? Yeah, okay, he went in there, he went for it. Okay, boxing beautifully, looked crisp, showed power, speed, was cut up, great shape, phenomenal shape. He kind of faded a little bit towards the end. That's okay. The man's been gone for 2 years. We've been down this road before. He was out, what, 18 months the first time, came back again against Josito Lopez, got caught, still finished the fight, threw at least 850, 900 punches in that fight, and got an early knockdown. This time he comes back against Mario Barrios, who is a big kid, who's actually bigger than Keith Thurman, right? So salute the Tank for handling his business, even though he was getting outboxed. Keith Thurman maybe lost one, if maybe 2 rounds max. Looked crisp. Like I said, handled his business. He's back in the game. He's back to playing with the big boys. He wants his title shot. He wants his WBC belt back from Errol Spence because he never lost that belt. Don't forget, when he got it, he was out. He came back. He had to relinquish that belt to keep the division rolling. So Danny Garcia and Sean Porter could fight each other from Errol Spence fans. Oh, well, I'll go ahead and answer that. Y'all, I'm pretty sure you guys are probably sitting there saying, oh, Keith Thurman ducked Errol Spence, man. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to hear that. According to, so how you duck somebody? And on top of that, who did Keith Thurman fight instead of fighting Errol Spence? He was injured. He came back from injury, took on Josito Lopez, and guess what? He took on the great. A problem with me, or I'm just saying, if you were a fighter and you decided to pick Manny Pacquiao over Errol Spence, how do you get mad at that? This the same Manny Pacquiao everybody wanted to fight. I know what it is. Errol Spence and his fans are mad because Keith Thurman has already done everything that Errol Spence has done or is trying to do. Errol Spence never got a Manny Pacquiao fight. Errol Spence just beat Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. Guess what? Keith Thurman did all of that 2-3 years ago. Don't forget that, people. Don't forget how entertaining Keith one time, how amazing, how entertaining, how exciting Keith Thurman fights were. Don't forget that fight. If you haven't seen the Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter fight, go YouTube it. Classic. You haven't seen Keith Thurman against Danny Garcia? It was way more exciting than Errol Spence and Danny Garcia fight. I'll tell you that right now. And guess what? Errol Spence took on a lightweight and Mikey Garcia coming up from 135. Then he had one fight at 140, and then he came to 147 in a complete, and I shall say it again, a complete waste of time of everybody's time. Complete waste of time. Waste of an evening. Waste of a pay-per-view. Bore fest. It was done after round 5. Boring. Boxing. Just all working the jab the whole time. Didn't take no kind of chances. If you're a killer like everybody says you are, you should have tried to get him up out of there. At least Keith Thurman went for the Barrio stoppage, even though Barrio asked for 10-ounce gloves instead of 8. Don't forget that, ladies and gentlemen. This man's coming off of a 2-year layoff. Like I said, a 2-year layoff. It changed the size of the gloves. And I think it actually benefited Barrios because if it was 8 ounces, Barrios would have been done. I don't know if anybody's seen his face. But, yeah, put some ice on that right now. Not now. Nah. Straight up. Y'all got to get over this whole thing. Listen, all right. Errol Spence fans, I'm going to say this. Y'all got 3 choices. It's pretty simple. You got Keith Thurman, in which this is the biggest fight that PBC could put on their side of the street. You could do Terence Crawford, in which that fight, we've been begging for that fight for how many years now? Or you could do Jaron Boots Ennis, in which Jaron Boots Ennis is the IBF mandatory. Now, we understand, I think Jaron Ennis is going to be taking on Clayton. We'll see how that fight goes. That's a pretty good fight. Cool, great. But he's only doing that because Errol Spence ain't ready for him. Not to mention, you still got to fight Ugas. So y'all sitting there running your mouth, worried about, oh, Keith don't deserve a shot. Oh, well, man, Bud got to come over here. Bud, we gave Bud an opportunity 60-40. He didn't take it. He ran back to Bob. Oh, man, Keith there, man. Boots ain't ready. He got to show me something. Bruh, Errol Spence got to show me something. He ain't stopped nobody since what, El Campo? Before that, it was what? Lamont Peterson, who was coming up from 140 and a long layoff. Before that, it was Kell Brook. Everybody, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Kell Brook, that's legitimate." Yeah, it was legitimate, but it wasn't legitimate because Triple G already beat him and broke half his face. So you fought a damaged fighter in Triple G. I mean, you fought a damaged fighter in Kell Brook, thanks to Triple G, coming off of a loss, broken face. Then you go in there and fight a Lamont Peterson coming off a long layoff and coming up from 140. Then you fight a Mikey Garcia, who everybody knew wasn't going to win that fight. Okay, my question is, Keith Thurman is out Keith Thurman is out for 2 of those fights. How come nobody was getting mad at Danny Garcia and Sean Porter for not taking the Errol Spence fight? Those guys ended up fighting what? Ivan Redcash and Adrian Granados or something like that? No, it wasn't Ivan Redcash. It was Brandon Rios and Adrian Granados. And then they ended up fighting each other for Thurman's WBC belt, in which he relinquished. All y'all had to do was go fight Errol Spence. One of y'all could have fought Errol Spence. One of y'all could have fought Terence Bud Crawford over on the chop ring. But y'all decided to not do that. But for whatever reason, everybody was mad. Everybody on the Errol Spence team is mad at Keith Thurman. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all see, that's the problem. Y'all are emotionally attached to your fighter. You guys are out here. You guys want to be Terence Crawford. I mean, you guys want to be Errol Spence's bodyguard. That's what it is. You guys want to be Errol Spence's bodyguard. Whenever it's a threat, y'all come up and start making up excuses. Man, nah, he got to fight him. Nah, he got to show me more. Nah, he don't deserve it. Nah, I want to hear none of that. Y'all fought Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. Keith Thurman already beat them. You didn't get a mini Pacquiao fight. I don't know how Errol Spence... How does Errol Spence react to a big puncher? See, the reason why y'all feel that way about Keith Thurman is because he's a threat. He has the IQ, he has the endurance, he's got the stamina, he's got the speed, and he's mixed up with the power. We gonna see. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If things are lining up like it's supposed to line up, I guarantee you it's gonna be Errol Spence, Keith Thurman. If he gets past Ugas, and this is the thing. Y'all got 2 excuses now. You can say Errol Spence hasn't been the same since the car accident. Or you can say Errol Spence, he's coming off the eye injury, man. Y'all full of excuses, and y'all want to be bodyguards. You want to protect this man at all costs. Whenever it's a threat, you try to make up something. I'm sick of y'all. Man, just make the fights, bro. Let Keith Thurman get in there with Errol Spence. That fight been building for years. I don't care if I don't like him. I don't want to fight Keith Thurman. I don't like him. In my mind, that should make for a better fight. I don't care if you don't like that man. If I don't like somebody, guarantee I want to punch somebody in their face. That's just common sense. So I got to like you in order to fight you? That's the stupidest logic. That's what's wrong with these fighters nowadays. There's no bad. Where's the bad blood at? You know what I'm saying? Where the disrespect at? I need a type of fights like the second Tony Harrison Jermell Charlo fight. Ooh, the build up to that fight was nasty, wasn't it? If y'all remember that, ooh, that's nasty how they was talking to each other. Ooh, you felt the hate for each other. They didn't even want to shake each other's hands. Ooh, that's how a fight's supposed to be sometimes. Give me that energy. That type of fight gonna make you go all out. It's gonna make you want to go for that knockout. It's gonna make you want to take them chances. Make you want to give out more punishment on your opponent. But these guys out here, these fans out here want to protect their fighters. Nah, he's got to do more. Y'all some bodyguards, man. I'm sick of y'all. Whenever it come to Errol Spence, y'all want him to y'all want him to take the easy road for real. All I know, when Terence Crawford and Errol Spence was there, who was trying to push for the fight? Who said the easy road? No, I'm taking the easy road. Who got up on the podium and was half drunk and was sitting there talking all that stuff about him, but then changed up when he was in his face, say, I'm taking the easy road. You got to do this, got to count out. But then y'all always say you're your own boss, right? Man, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. If we've already established, and this coming from PBC fighters too. If 2 fighters want to fight each other, they gonna make that fight happen. Don't nobody control their career but them. That's from certain PBC fighters have said that. All I hear is excuses from Errol Spence fans. And y'all better hope Ugas don't get in there and shock the world and beat the brakes off Errol Spence. Listen, I wish nothing but Nothing but good things for everybody. I don't wish no ill will towards anybody, but I don't want to hear no excuses about your eye, Errol Spence. And I'm talking to the fans too. I don't want to hear no excuses about the car accident or the eye. You decided to get in the ring. Apparently, you passing, all the tests with the doctor and stuff. You sparring and stuff. Cool. Get ready. I wish you nothing but good health. But when you get in that ring, you are healthy. Nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Mr. Long layoff. You know what I'm saying? No. Get in there and fight. You got 3 options, like I said. Jaron Boots Ennis, who's your IBF mandatory. He's got a fight coming up. So after that, I don't want to hear nothing. Okay? Terence Crawford, in which a fight we've been begging for years, but for whatever reason, it ain't happened. Keith Thurman. That fight, the backstory is already there. The bad blood's already there. Keith Thurman is back now. Let's make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'm sick of y'all Errol Spence fans. Y'all some bodyguards. Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. I'm out.